Sometimes when you're doing something and you're like, geez, wouldn't it be funny if this happened? Well, that happened. That was so hard. I just want to cry. Good morning. We are in Sweden. We are 4 weeks out from the race. I wanted to do a really big clap, but I didn't want it to be too loud, so it's a small clap. Golf clap. We have our biggest brick session to date to do. 2 hours, 45 minutes on the bike, 1 hour, 45-minute run. Essentially, I'm doing the whole race. I might as well finish it. I might as well go swim as well, because we're almost there at this point. Yesterday, I ate a lot of carbs to make sure that I'm fueled. So we have 100 grams of carbs here that we're gonna slam, and then we're gonna go out and bike and run. Special guest. If you're a real one, you know who that is. The best cat in the whole world, Simon. Love him. I actually think that one of the most tiring parts of this whole training process is the mental maths to figure out the fueling and nutrition for all of these different sessions that I'm doing. And more specifically now, the big brick sessions, like the long bike rides plus the long runs, because today I'm basically going to do 5 hours of exercise, which is very close to race day. So it requires a lot of planning. So on the table here, camera woman, pan down. Thank you, Ciana. You'll see a lot of things, right? Thank you. Good transition. It's all Morten stuff because that's what's going to be on the course. Please sponsor me, thank you. Just to make sure, once again, you know, that my stomach doesn't get upset when I'm doing this. I've basically treated this training session now as if it's race day, okay? Yesterday I carb loaded, had almost 600 grams of carbs to make sure that I'm well fueled going into today. And then this morning I had a 100-gram carb-ish breakfast. And then on the table here right now, there's a lot of carbs, okay? It's a lot of carbs, both for the bike and the run. So on the bike in total, I basically have all of this that I can take, which will come out to like 200 grams. So it's basically around 60 grams per hour on the bike-ish. 60 to 70, you do the maths. And then on the run, I have 4 gels. It takes a little while for it to kick in, so you can't do like a last minute one, then it's already too late. Then I'll basically take a gel every 30 minutes. It all will come out to a good amount here now. But basically that's it. But anyway, as you can see, a lot of mental maths, getting it all ready, training for half marathons that I've done before. One of the most annoying parts is having to carry everything that you have to eat and drink. So like on race day, I'm not gonna be using this like. But this is a liter of water in the back here, plus these, just because I need the water when I'm running. But obviously on race day, there are aid stations, like every 2.5K. There's always gonna be access to something. But that's just, you know, a minor complaint here now. But you know what's really good with that is that on race day, I'm gonna be basically 2 kilos lighter, okay? So we like that. Enough yapping, gonna prepare the last few bits here now, and then we'll get going. Safety first. How do people do this? All the pockets. There we go. Need that one, need this one. Need to go and find something that I dropped from the balcony down to the first floor so I can screw it onto my bike. We'll see how that goes.
So let me set the scene for you. Frida was out here on the balcony fixing her bike, adjusting, doing whatever bike people do. I don't know. Playing with it. And then something fell down. Because you'll see here, I'll show you, there's like a little gap. Something fell down through this gap here. And then she has to go down and look for it.
I feel like the odds of me finding this tiny black little screw is tiny.
Maybe I can help her from here. Guys, I can't see it, can you?
No hope.
There's also long grass here by the
Well, I
corner.
think we're gonna give
Frida
up.
hates long grass.
And I'm not about to go look at people's balconies. That'd be weird.
Alright, will I come down?
Please do. So, you know, sometimes when you're doing something and you're like, geez, wouldn't it be funny if this happened? Well, that happened. So I have these really expensive, proper aero bars that cost me a fortune.
I actually think I explained the situation a lot better.
Oh, did you talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have a loose aero bar with a little bit of tape. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to use it today, but whatever, it's fine. So even if the bike is falling apart before race day, grand, because of my own fault, at least I look so good today. Like, can we appreciate this color coordination? And the socks say "Stay Magic" with a unicorn. What? Like, come on.
Dirty legs.
Yeah, I know. Stupid bike.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Stay magic.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn the beat up down.
Cut.
Anyway, there's that. Now we're gonna go and have fun. This is what the cool kids do. Oh no, that's not what they do. I saw this online. What did they? Oh shit. What do people do? No, I don't know. We're just gonna go back to what we did at the start.
Do a rolling start there.
A rolling start?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
When you're kind of running with the bike and then you hop on.
Oh no. Yeah. Who's laughing now? Look who's laughing now. Okay, I actually need a shot where I have my glasses on so I look cool.
You look so cool. Look how cool she looks right now. Everyone comment, so cool.
See you in many hours, so stop making commentary.
So cool.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. She'll be back in like 5 hours. Crazy. Oh, she's coming back. This 5 hours later, guys. She's done.
This really loose air bar. This is great. Safety first.
So for the next 5 hours, she's just gonna bike up and down here to get the full distance in.
See, and now we do a running dismount. I'm an athlete.
And straight into the run.
Yeah. Okay, we're done.
A question that I've been asked a lot is why and how I fuel for my training and for the race. I thought I'd explain it while you're watching me suffer through one of the biggest brick sessions of my 70.3 build. So this session is 2 hours and 45 minutes on the bike, followed by a 1 hour and 45 minute run. So we're looking at over 4.5 hours of training. The first thing to understand is that carbs is our body's preferred fuel source when we're exercising at moderate to high intensities. My body can store carbohydrates in the muscles and liver in the form of glycogen, but those stores are limited. If I went into a session like this under fuel, I would eventually run out of energy and my pace would drop, my power would drop, and I'd probably feel terrible and the quality of the session would definitely suffer. That's where the carb loading come in the days before. The goal here isn't to eat a massive amount of food because we're trying to burn it off the next day. The goal is to maximize our glycogen stores before key training session or race like this. You can kind of think of it like filling up in the tank of a car before a long road trip. So what I've done before this session is that I deliberately increased my carbohydrate intake the day before so that I start with a full tank of gas rather than a half-empty one. But here's what some people don't realize, that even if you start with that full tank, it's still not enough to rely on for a long session like this. So that's why it's really important to fuel during the workout too. When I'm on the bike, I'm taking in those carbs consistently throughout the whole ride. Not necessarily because I'm hungry, because I'm trying to provide my body with a constant source of energy and spare as much glycogen as possible. So the longer the session then, the more important this becomes. And if I were to wait until I'm tired or depleted, it's already too late. And nutrition is one of those things where being proactive is really important. And of course, it's one of those things that I've always known playing soccer, that it's so important that we fuel our body so that it can perform. One of the biggest changes with being an endurance athlete, doing an endurance race to this degree, is understanding that food is so important to fuel your performance. And I'll be honest, this part has been challenging for me mentally too. And there's been times when eating this much has made me feel uncomfortable. And seeing the scale change from glycogen and water retention, and also eating more than I'm used to, even when I'm not hungry, has definitely messed with my head a few times. What I've learned is that the goal isn't to eat as little as possible and still get through the workout. The goal is to fuel yourself well enough to get the most out of the training. Nutrition isn't separate from the performance, it is the performance. Done with the bike ride, felt good, even though I did manage to get lost a few times. The worst part about coming back is having to walk the bike up the flight of stairs, 5 of them, to the apartment.
A long time and then, excuse me sir, get back in. Oh my god, it's so hot out. We're back from the bike, about to go on the run. Jesus, it's a day, alright. The sun is shining. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's definitely 20 plus degrees. It's a lovely day. Is it a lovely day for a 2 hour run? you know. But in, you know, race thoughts kind of thing, I will probably be going on the run around this time, most likely, I would say. And if it's a nice hot day on July 5th, this is ideal training, isn't it? So we're feeling really fresh with my new shoes. Look at those. So fast. I'm gonna go do that, and Ciana's gonna go to the gym. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I will see you in 1 hour and 45 minutes. 10 minutes into this run, I knew it was gonna be rough because I was already suffering in the heat. And training in Ireland, you know, it doesn't get this warm like it is in Sweden right now. 20 plus degrees, 25 degrees. So definitely a big change from what I was used to coming over. But in good news, I will have spent 4 weeks training in this weather before race day.
Pace low, 6:35.
I am pretty much halfway and it's so warm. I had to just stop under this tunnel for a moment to, I don't know, compose myself. I am melting away. I wish I had just water I could dump on myself, but I can't waste my precious water. I need it. So at least on race day I can grab a cup and then throw a cup on my head if it's like this. So, oh Sweden, you ain't playing. I wanted my run to simulate race day, so I decided to go down to where it is flat to run. The drawback with that is that I was in the sun for a very long time, compared to if I had gone to a forest trail right where I live, where it would have been shaded. I also ran past students graduating high school or secondary school, so I had to stop and record a video just so you can see how amazing it is. This is one of the best times in Sweden. I genuinely don't remember the last time I felt so unwell training in the sun. And today was just one of those days where it felt like I got punched in the face. So I decided to run up to the forest trail so that I could finish the last 40 minutes in the shade. And at that point, honestly, the damage was already done. At least on race day, I know that there will be support, even if it's hot, and water that I can dump on myself. When I tell you, I'm suffering. Oh my God, that was so hard. I just want to cry. Oh, the heat. We're done. Sorry. Last brick session. Well, it's not the last brick session, that's a lie. Last tough brick session. That's also a lie. They're all tough. Longest brick session done. Oh man, that was rough. That was rough. But you know what? We did it. That's the main thing. The heat just took everything today. Everything. Well done, Frida. I'm proud of you. Well done. You know what the worst part about that whole training session was? Having to walk up those 5 flights of stairs twice when I was really tired, especially the second time around after the run, because as you could see, I was struggling. As I'm recording this now, we are 2 weeks out from the race, so the taper is starting. And you might wonder, Frida, didn't you say that it was 4 weeks left when you were doing these big brick sessions? Yes, this is true. It took me 2 weeks to recover. No, it didn't. Just kidding. It just takes time to edit these things when you're so busy doing a bunch of other things. It is in the middle of the World Cup though, so being busy, I mean watching football all the time. Very excited. 2 weeks to go. Taper is about to start. And then we're gonna go out there and enjoy race day. It's crazy to think that we're almost there already. So who knows, maybe there will be another video before race day, or the next one you see will be me completing my first half Ironman.